Hi, in this video I will briefly discuss about the introduction of ISO 14001 Environmental Management System, 10 clauses of ISO 14001, and 10 techniques for the implementation of ISO 14001. After watching this video, you will be able to understand ISO 14001, its scope, 10 clauses and important 10 implementation techniques. ISO 14001 is an international standard that specifies requirements for an environmental management system, EMS. The standard provides a framework for organizations to develop and implement an effective EMS that will help them to identify, manage, and reduce their environmental impact. ISO 14001 is applicable to any organization, regardless of its size, sector, or location. The standard is designed to be flexible and adaptable to the specific needs and circumstances of each organization. The benefits of implementing ISO 14001 include: Number 1. Improved environmental performance and reduced environmental impact. Number 2. Increase compliance with environmental regulations and legislation. Number 3. Reduce costs through improved resource efficiency and waste reduction. Number 4. Enhanced reputation and stakeholder trust. Number 5. Increase competitive advantage through improved sustainability credentials. Number 6. ISO 14001 certification involves a third-party audit by an accredited certification body. Organizations that successfully demonstrate compliance with the standard are awarded ISO 14001 certification, which is recognized worldwide as a mark of environmental management excellence. The ISO 14001 standard is divided into 10 clauses, as follows. Clause number 1. Scope. This clause defines the scope of the environmental management system, EMS, and the organization's environmental policy. Clause number 2. Normative references. This clause lists the other standards and regulations that are referenced in ISO 14001. Clause number 3. Terms and definitions. This clause provides definitions for the key terms used in the standard. Clause number 4. Context of the organization. This clause requires the organization to identify the internal and external issues that may impact its environmental performance, and to understand the needs and expectations of interested parties. Clause number 5. Leadership. This clause outlines the responsibilities of top management in establishing and maintaining the EMS. Clause number 6. Planning. This clause requires the organization to establish environmental objectives and targets, and to develop a plan to achieve them. Clause number 7. Support. This clause requires the organization to provide the resources, training, and communication necessary to support the EMS. Clause number 8. Operation. This clause outlines the requirements for implementing the EMS, including the management of operational activities, emergency preparedness and response, and the management of outsourced processes. Clause number 9. Performance evaluation. This clause requires the organization to monitor and measure its environmental performance, and to conduct internal audits to assess the effectiveness of the EMS. Clause number 10. Improvement. This clause requires the organization to continually improve its environmental performance and the effectiveness of the EMS through corrective actions and management review. These 10 clauses form the basis of the ISO 14001 standard and provide a framework for organizations to develop and implement an effective environmental management system. The following 10 smart techniques that can help organizations implement ISO 14001 effectively. Number 1. Develop a comprehensive understanding of the standard. This involves understanding the requirements of ISO 14001, the benefits of implementing it, and how it can be integrated into the organization's overall strategy. Number 2. Gain commitment from top management. Top management should be fully committed to implementing ISO 14001, and should provide the necessary resources and support for the EMS to be successful. Number 3. Assign roles and responsibilities. Clear roles and responsibilities should be assigned to individuals or teams within the organization to ensure that the EMS is properly implemented and maintained. Number 4. Develop an environmental policy. The organization should develop an environmental policy that outlines its commitment to environmental sustainability and sets the framework for the EMS. Number 5. Conduct a comprehensive environmental review. A thorough environmental review should be conducted to identify the organization's significant environmental aspects and their potential impacts. Number 6. Establish objectives and targets. Environmental objectives and targets should be established that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Number 7. Develop an implementation plan. An implementation plan should be developed that outlines the steps required to achieve the objectives and targets set out in the EMS. Number 8. Provide training and awareness. Training and awareness programs should be developed and delivered to ensure that all employees are aware of the EMS and their roles and responsibilities. Number 9. Conduct internal audits. Internal audits should be conducted regularly to assess the effectiveness of the EMS and identify areas for improvement. Number 10. Continually improve the EMS. The organization should continually seek to improve the effectiveness of the EMS by setting new objectives and targets, implementing corrective actions, and conducting management reviews. By following these SMART techniques, organizations can implement ISO 14001 effectively and achieve the benefits of improved environmental performance, compliance, and reputation. For more videos, please subscribe, hit bell icon, and share DNG Academy.